Alright, so when you're first thinking about an electric car, what you're going to want is a car that's lightweight and small, and then you're going to have to tear the motor out of that car and all the other gas related stuff. You're also going to need an electric motor. There's a lot of different companies that are making them out there. They run anywhere from $700 to $1,500. You're going to need a motor controller. It's kind of like a car stereo amp. And then you're also going to need batteries and a charging system and a few other things. But what I'm going to get into today is the first process, which is just prepping your ICE car, ICE just internal combustion engine car, into something you can use for electric means. And the first step in that is to obviously remove the motor. Hopefully you can sell it, maybe even comp yourself for the price of the vehicle. And you're also going to want to remove all other combustion related things. Alright, once you have most of the wires and cables, it's kind of hard to tell here, but they are all separated. The motor is completely separated, everything except for this motor mount here. There's another motor mount back there. I've removed the exhaust, and I've removed all of the electrical wiring. I actually just cut it where after the very last leads go into the tranny. Just connected all the fuel lines and loosen up the transmission. So now I just gotta loosen this up and use this crane here to pull it out. Alright, once you get the motor taken out, depending on if you're going to use what type of transmission you're going to use. Unfortunately, I have the automatic, and I heard you can use those in the EVs. It's just a little bit more difficult, so I'm probably going to end up switching to the standard. But there's a lot of stuff you can remove. For example, the exhaust system. There's a lot of wires that you don't really need. This battery mount. I'm sure you're going to want to keep windshield wiper fluid, and you'll probably be using the brakes there with some sort of like electric pump. But inside the car, there's a lot you can take out in here. Most of the dash, I plan on removing this entire dash and just having 3 or 4 gauges up there, maybe in like a piece of plexiglass or something that stretches all the way across. And depending on how you want it to look cosmetically, a lot of this interior stuff is just for show, like all this plastic paneling and all that junk. So, yep. And there's also a lot of electrical things you can remove. Probably want to keep the lights. Lights, obviously, you can just follow everything from this fuse relay box here, and that'll tell you everything is. It's pretty simple. Geos weren't really that complex, and yeah, otherwise a lot of the stuff you can just pull right on out of there.